name is Holly. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be decorating my dining room for Easter/spring. So if you've been to my channel before and you've been watching me for the years that I've been on here on YouTube, then you know that I've never really decorated for Easter. It's more of like spring, bringing in plants, bringing nature inside. I really don't decorate with bunnies or chickens or that kind of thing, but I did find a few little pieces because I've had several ask me over the past years to decorate for Easter. And so I don't really love like lots of colorful things in my house, so I was like, okay, what can I do that's more of neutral, that's springy, and mix it in a little bit of bunnies and like that Eastery little touch. So I think I found the perfect little things, and I'm excited to share them with y'all. If you're new to my channel, please, if you love these kind of videos and want to see more decorate with me room by room for the spring, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button and then give this video a thumbs up. I'd like to mention to follow me over on Instagram because it's more of like day in the life, like behind the scenes, what's going on, what I'm going to be doing the rest of this week for like getting ready for Easter and what we're going to be doing for Easter on my stories on Instagram. And so I am all the time out and about shopping and thrifting and show little sneak peeks, and I think that you would love to follow me over there. Here's some of the pieces that I collected that I had saw out and about that I was like, I think I can make these work for Easter in my house and really love them. So these are the pieces that I played off of. So the very first piece that I saw came from Michael's, and when I saw it, I was like, that is the cutest little sign. Y'all have probably seen these before, but it says chocolate bunnies, rosy rabbits, 25 cents each. So when I saw this sign, I was like, that is super cute. But then whenever I saw that cute little sign, I was like, okay, let's figure out some kind of bunnies or something to add in with it. This was perfect. They're little bunny and lamb. They had all kinds of different ones at Michael's, but I grabbed these two. Chocolate molds. I thought this was perfect with that little sign, so I grabbed this little bunny. It looks like a little mom hugging its little baby. It's got the little flowers, and then also the lamb. I thought this was perfect to go on top of that shelf with this. I thought I was going to do like colorful florals, like pinks and purples and yellows, and I was looking on Pinterest and stuff, and I was like, that's just too much color. That's not what I'm wanting to use. That's not really my style. So I actually found these at an antique booth, and they look so real. They're so airy and they're just beautiful. I love these little things. They just look like little daisies or something to me. So anyway, I thought they were beautiful. So I grabbed 3 of these, and I was like, this will work perfect with what I want to go for. But then I also had these flowers. I've had these for a while. I got these at Kirkland's. I don't think they have them at Kirkland's anymore, but they're little tulips, and they have all kinds of different colors, but I just went for the white because I'm just more kind of neutral. I like that look better. So I grabbed these, and they look so real. I'm really weird about my florals because I love having real house plants, and so I want my florals to look like they're real. Like, these feel real. They honestly feel like a real tulip. They look real. They're just beautiful. These, really good quality. So I'm all about spending a little bit of extra money to have some florals that look real. And then another thing that I wanted to add somewhere on this area is some blue dishes, because I love those blue dishes. I think we all love them. I feel like they've been in style for so long, but I feel like more and more people, you're seeing more and more of these little blue dishes, little blue touches for the spring and summertime. And so I found these, if you remember from my thrift hauls, I found some of these and I love them. And so I have an idea with these. And then I also saw for like spring, Easter time, people had bought little nests like this from Hobby Lobby or wherever, and then they just threw it on top of the little coffee cup, and it was just so cute and simple and very inexpensive. So now that I kind of showed y'all some of the pieces that I had collected, these are like those pieces that I saw and was inspired by and was like, okay, we're gonna work around this and make this work. So we're gonna add in some like brass. I think we have some copper, some more greenery, and then also some of those just antique touches that I just love. It pretty much blank in here. I just need to clean off the surfaces and then add back. Put this chalkboard back here. Now this chalkboard you can get already painted and everything from Home Depot, I believe. And then my dad just built this frame around it for me, and I painted it white. I personally have been looking for a beautiful floral print to go right here instead of the chalkboard, because I feel like I have used the chalkboard for years and years and years now, and I loved it in my bedroom whenever I put it in there for winter. But I could never find the floral print, and so I ended up adding this back in here, and I'm so glad that I did. You'll see that I ended up coming up with something that was really cute. First, before we do anything, we're gonna take my Thieves cleaner, as I have on all my other Decorate With Me videos, and clean off the surfaces so we have a clean, fresh slate to work with. Again, this is an all natural cleaner. It's very inexpensive. It comes in a big bottle. It's highly concentrated. Use 1 capful to put in a bottle this size and fill the rest away up with water, and you have your cleaner. And I clean absolutely everything in the house with this. This is all natural. I can literally spray this in my mouth. If I get any kind of a sore throat, I'll spray it in my mouth and it helps numb it. This is a cleaner made up of lemon, rosemary, eucalyptus, clove, and cinnamon bark. So all natural ingredients. Your kids can help you clean with this. You don't have to worry about cleaning with this with your animals inside. It's a very effective cleaner. Later in this video, whenever I add some plants to this area, you can actually spray this on your plants, on the soil, on the foliage, and it helps them thrive. You cannot do that with any other cleaner. This stuff is amazing. So we're going to go ahead and clean off these surfaces. And if you have any questions or want to try out this Thieves cleaner, just send me an email at simplylakeandlace@yahoo.com, and I'll link that in the description box below. And I can even send you a brochure through a text message that tells you all about this awesome cleaner. As you saw, I also use this to spray on any of my wood surfaces, and I use it to wood, or as you saw, just spray it directly on the wood and wipe it off with a damp cloth. So you can clean granites with this, you can clean your hardwoods, you can clean your toilets, your windows, and it does not streak. Stuff is truly amazing, and you can have one product under your kitchen sink that is safe for you and your family. And you don't have to worry about while you're cleaning with it, coughing and gagging, because you know how those fumes get to you whenever you start deep cleaning during the spring season. Next, I had these awesome cake plates that I didn't know what to do with, and I wanted them displayed. So I have this one I got from an antique store, and this one that I purchased from Target years ago. So I decided I was going to balance it out by putting both of these on each side of the shelf. And then I wanted to add in some more metal tones, so I decided to go for these brass pieces. I got both of these at thrift stores. So I grabbed this piece and then also this little picture. And again, I decided to balance both sides out by adding a touch of brass to each side for a little pop of color. Next, I decided on each side of that sign, I needed to put my little molds that I got from Michael's. So the bunny and the lamb. Okay, next I feel like we definitely needed to add in some greenery, so I pulled all of my little greenery pieces and decided to play around with those to see what was going to look best. So I'm just going with the greens and then the white flowers. My top shelf ended up looking like, and it's using a lot of pieces that I already had and then just a few more pops of some Easter and spring. I think it turned out so adorable. That's why I'm telling y'all I'll probably leave it up like this until the end of April, till it really gets summertime. I feel like this little space right here needed a little pop of something extra too, so I had these little glasses that I found at a thrift store like years ago, so I added them up here too. They have like a little gold rim and they're so pretty. They kind of remind me of like a communion cup. So I put them up here and I think that it turned out beautiful. Now to work on the buffet table, the chalkboard. I told y'all I put the chalkboard up and I did not want to write on it because I just do not have the beautiful chalkboard handwriting that you see all over Pinterest and other people's home tours. So that was kind of stressing me out. And so I saw someone actually do this, had this little idea. I had this cute little wreath and I wanted to add to it what it was actually my friend Miranda. She did to one of her chalkboards and I loved it, and I thought it just added a lot of fun spring touches, because y'all, spring to me means the garden is in bloom. It's time to prepare your gardens, whether it's your vegetable garden, your rose beds, your cut flowers, whatever. Oh my gosh, I love a beautiful flower bed. So when I think of like Easter and spring, I think of like all of God's creation and all of his beautiful colors about to burst into full bloom. And so I wanted to really add in some extra little spring blooms to this area. So first off, we always keep this lamp right here. So the next thing I'm going to go ahead and add is our like little nature red bar. So let me get that up and I'll show y'all what I'm talking about. So here we are. So this is again from Young Living, and this is the highest antioxidant drink on the market. And so I love to keep stock in nature red. So I keep this full. This is like the back stock where I keep all of it. The rest of it are in my kitchen cabinets, and so we drink this daily. Like I said, it's full of antioxidants, and so I had wanted to kind of keep them out on display. And I found this beautiful little wine rack holder from an antique store, and it had these beautiful little birds on it, and so I thought this was perfect to display my nature red on. So I just thought it was so pretty, and it is a big piece. I love decorating with big pieces, and this is definitely like a cute little statement piece. So I added this over here, and then I thought, okay, let's just start playing off of these pieces now. These are like my basic pieces. So I always have my little dough bowl here, and I thought I wanted to fill this full of like real carrots that still had the greenery like coming out. That would have been so cute. But then I found one of these, and I've talked about these before on my channel, but I was going to show y'all how I styled them. And oh my gosh, they just kind of helped complete this piece. I loved it. So I got these because of a little box too, but I wanted to use my dough bowl. These cute little jars, and I'll link them down below. It's called Going Green Lantern. So this is recycled glass. They have this in different colors, green, amber, and clear. And so they're little bottles that they have cut off. And then you have like a little wick in here, and then you fill it with water, and this is how it waters your herbs. So, or you can put any kind of thing in here, any kind of plant in here, but I put my herbs. So I have oregano, and then I also have parsley, and I like them being right here because right beside me we have really beautiful big windows that look out our back door, and so they get lots of natural sunlight right here too. And then I also have some cilantro. So I'm going to put all these in here, and oh, it just looks so beautiful. It looks like a spring garden over here to me. It's decorations, but it's practical because I get to use it, and I thought that this was just absolutely gorgeous. And so you can order these and pick any color you want, and they will ship them to you. I was like, what am I going to do where I don't have to write on this chalkboard? A wreath. I always put a wreath on the chalkboard. So I have this one I got from an online marketplace, and this is made of real quail eggs, I believe is what she said, and they're emptied out, and like I said, they're like I've already broken a few, you can see right here, and she just glued them on there with some moss, and this is absolutely beautiful. I love this wreath. So I thought it would be really pretty just hung right here. I thought it looked beautiful just the way that it was, but then I had saw where Miranda had used little cutouts like this on a chalkboard of hers, and I loved it. And I had some of these little scrap pieces left over from a journal that I had bought last year. It's called a junk journal, and she sent me lots of little scrap pieces from like clippings of magazines and landscaping books. And so I thought, you know what, I'm going to add a little bit more touch of spring blooms to this area. And if y'all know me and been following me for a while, you know that I love roses. I have become obsessed with antique roses. I had these little clippings. They're just from magazines, so they're just clipped out little scrap pieces of paper. This little thing right here says happy little moments. So I had some of these, so I thought I would add them to the side of this wreath, just with some little painter's tape, I think is what this is. Finish off this look, you know that I used to have those really cute little antique brass, I think they're called sconces, like candle sconces, on each side of my chalkboard. But I have been eyeballing these at Hobby Lobby for a while. I did these in a haul already, so I did grab these up, and oh my gosh, they complete this look. So let's add those in, and y'all's jaws are going to drop open. Make sure that you go when these are 50% off though, and they're a pretty good deal. I wanted something that was just a little bit more simple so I could take it off so we could eat our suppers or lunches here. So I had this old picnic basket that I got from the thrift store, and then I added this beautiful plant. Again, I got this pot from the thrift store. I love the thrift store. It's a really pretty pot, but I just stuck it in here, and I've had this plant for a few years now. I cannot remember the name of it though. I think it's Dragon something. But I thought it was so pretty, and added a pop of greenery to this table of ours. And then I got this cute little table runner with these little ruffles from Home Goods a few years ago. So I thought that was the perfect little centerpiece to play off of my spring and Easter decorations. Decorating video, friends. I hope that y'all loved it and enjoyed it. I hope that y'all see just using just little things you can find at the thrift store or outside. Like I said, bringing nature in, just really thinking about like what beautiful springtime looks like to you and God's creation, and going and just pulling things from outside, like bringing in fresh herbs, clipping some papers from just little magazines or books that you find from the thrift store and hanging them up, and then using pieces that you already have to incorporate in to your spring and Easter decorations. I absolutely love how this little space turned out. I think it's my favorite so far out of everything. I cannot wait to show y'all how I'm going to be doing my living room and our bedroom and my bathroom. I've already been showing y'all little pieces. Y'all seen my kitchen, my foyer, our guest bathroom, and I still have my office, my guest bedroom. So many fun little decorate with me videos that's going to be coming up soon. So again, if you're new to my channel, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Go ahead and leave me a comment on what is your most favorite thing that I did in this little area. What really just made your heart smile and think, oh my gosh, I just love that. I'm going to copy that. So ready for Easter to get here, and I'm also wait for all of my little roses and flowers outside to start blooming. I hope that y'all have a wonderful Easter week and a wonderful Easter. If you don't happen to watch me on Friday's video, I love y'all so much. Thank y'all so much for being here with me today and decorating with me. God bless y'all, and I will see y'all on the next one. Bye y'all.